Episode 5, take 1. What's up?
Hi guys. Oh, the body looks snatched.
The body looks gorgeous. Hey guys.
Welcome back to the podcast, episode 5.
Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Dana.
I'm Gigi.
Yeah, and today we're in Astoria.
Girl, it was a minute to get here.
It was.
You guys know we do color. Can I turn my shirt a little bit?
Yeah, let's turn.
So we both do color. We both had clients today.
Yeah.
It was a day. We got off work. We ran here. We're
hustled.
here.
Some days I city bike here. It's crazy. It's about like 40
Girl,
minutes.
you guys by now know that I get high.
Yeah.
I can't with a city bike.
Yeah. So let's get into our discussion this week.
Totally. So I think we're going to talk about a little bit more on painting, highlighting, and V formation, right?
Yeah. So for me, I always love to highlight in a V or a W, depending on how much coverage I want. So the V is going to give me more of like a piecier coverage, and then the W is going to be more of a high coverage to break up the blonde. If there's any like hard lines, I'll paint in a W. And I know that probably doesn't really make sense to most people, but typically when you paint the hair, you want to carve it out in like a V. The W is just adding that extra highlight in the middle to make a W.
I think also it just makes it more natural, right?
Yeah, super organic.
Right, like when you think about highlighting, if you're someone who doesn't do hair, then you probably know that when you highlight with like a foil, like a straight line at the root, it doesn't really give natural.
It gives a demarcation line.
It gives a line.
That we then have to blend, but it is also giving a high maintenance look.
Right, so that when she says V is what I think is like beautiful, because if you think about this is a foil line and this is a V, this is more natural.
Yeah.
There's no line to diffuse.
It's like
softer.
Kissing up to the root.
I love that.
Yeah, it's kissing
up.
Kissing up to the root, but the ends are solid. So you're working on your saturation on the ends and just feathering it up.
I love that.
And that's why painting, it could be really fun for some people that aren't really looking for too much of an impact. Just a little softening, a little sparkle. She just got back from vacation. People are giving her compliments, but she doesn't know why.
Totally, and I do think that that's going to lead into what I'll shout out someone we work with. Her name's Tippy.
Yeah.
She told me about recession hair.
Okay.
Which is like what we're approaching, and it's like softer, less maintenance.
Exactly.
So it's more of like a painting, more natural lived-in look, which lends itself to that V shape when we're highlighting or whatever, what have you.
Yeah.
So like hashtag recession hair. We're giving you V's, people.
We're giving you lived-in. We're giving you glamour.
We're doing kissing up. We're kissing the highlights up, which I think is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's such a great way to say it.
Right. Kiss it to the root. No one really wants to see that full coverage anymore, where you get a demarcation line in 2 weeks.
It's not really dimensional anymore.
Yeah, it's not really the vibe. It's too high maintenance, but I'll still do it.
Totally.
You know, if you want that, I'll do it for you.
Totally. I think that also it's a good way for someone, we were talking about single process highlighting.
Yeah.
It's a really great way for someone who's a single process, who's like a true brunette. And you know, brunettes like us, we don't really want to change, for the most part, I feel. I think that most brunettes are typically a little bit scared to go blonde when it's like I think they're just scared to go blonde. I don't know.
Right.
I think if you're your whole life a brunette and all of a sudden you're like, I want highlights, I want dimensional hair, and then to go blonde at your root, it's shocking.
Yeah.
So I think you can use that whole painting with the V situation also.
Yeah, they're stepping stones. You don't have to be blonde just because you're getting highlights. You can be more of a caramel or a beige brunette with highlights, just to kind of give some movement and texture to your hair.
And I specifically love that for older people.
Right.
Because I feel like the older you get, if you're a brunette, first, you start to see your sparkles.
Your grays.
Right. Which we don't like. We want less maintenance. You don't want to be at the salon every 3 weeks. No one, at the end of the day, we love glam. I mean, I love glam. I mean, obviously, she's like, look at what she's serving. I love glam, but a lot of people who are working don't love glam. Do you know what I mean?
Right. They want to look polished.
They want to look polished, but they don't want to be a slave to their hair.
Exactly.
They want to come to the salon once every 2 months, and like, if they have to come in between that, it's a touch-up, it's a gloss, it's easy, it's simple, they're in and out.
They're in and out.
People have stuff to do.
Yeah.
Everyone's got something to do.
To sacrifice 3 hours of your day in the salon, it's a lot. And 3 hours is an express treatment for a full highlight or a partial. Some people take 4 to 5, even 6.
Totally.
So
I just saw that. I saw someone, I won't name any names, but someone who we used to work with was posting, what's going on, photo shoot?
Yeah, always. Photo shoot.
Yeah. I should quit. Oh, I'm so fat. We're back to back. We don't even look at each other anymore. No. So I saw someone service charge, and I know that at our salon, we pump them out.
It's a factory. I'm a machine. Let's go.
At other salons, I've noticed that some people are saying for their full 2.5 hours,
just to
45 minutes, just to apply.
Just to apply.
So it's crazy that we move so fast.
I don't want to be there for 2 hours. I want to get it over with.
Literally.
I love doing it.
We love to do it, but it's the best effect for the least amount of work. Work smarter, not harder, people.
Ding, ding, ding. Work
smarter,
not harder.
And
but honestly, no one really wants to be over highlighted anyway. It goes back to what we were just saying.
No, it's a recession, girl. I ain't got money for that. Ain't nobody got money for that.
We got no money for that.
No. I wanted to say, I read this really interesting quote that was like, work smarter, not harder, but in order to work smarter, you have to work hard first.
Yes.
And I really think that that's to the T, it's about putting in the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Working, busting your ass in the beginning so that you can learn. In order to break the rules, you have to learn them
Exactly.
first.
You need to know why.
Right.
Why you're doing
You can't just go around breaking rules, girl.
Yeah. Have some integrity.
I mean, Kim Kardashian wasn't totally wrong. She shouldn't have been the one to say
Nobody wants to work.
But I feel like nobody wants to work. It's true. Nobody wants to fucking work.
Nobody wants to work.
I know from personal experience. Nobody wants to fucking work. I'm like, my God.
Nobody wants to work.
And I'm just saying. So yeah, I wanted to. Okay, we keep going back to Beyonce.
How could we not?
Right? Okay, so have you heard any of the controversy around her album right now?
Just in the break room.
Okay, so
Break
you guys
room
know I'm full studied on Beyonce.
Oh, let us know.
So she's gotten a lot of backlash for lyrics on her album, which is phenomenal. For lyrics on her album, for saying spaz, the disabled community came for her, which also came for Lizzo. I'm like, girl, it's a reach, but Beyonce's a good person. She changed the lyrics. Khalees came for her for sampling her song.
Such a joke.
For the
Such
La La
a
La.
joke.
Sorry, I know I'm cringe for having Apple Watch, but I have to live her. So Khalees came for her for sampling her music without asking. And after Khalees and fucking the disabled community did that, Monica Lewinsky.
Oh gosh.
She's coming for the song Partition from years ago, being like, change the lyrics from Monica Lewinsky to All on My Blouse. She doesn't like it. I'm like, girl, that is such a fucking reach. You're such a loser.
Beyonce, don't change it.
Don't change the Monica Lewinsky.
It.
That part's iconic.
Know.
Everyone knows Monica Lewinsky All on My Blouse.
All on My Blouse.
Like, hello. I don't know. I think
people are pathetic.
I think she's retarded. I'm just like, I can't say retarded. I think that she's challenged.
She's
yeah, bleep bleep. Sorry, I didn't mean to say retarded. By the way, how you like my hair? Bianca did it.
Bianca did mine too.
Bianca styled us today because no one else wants to do it. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
We love Bianca. She's amazing.
I'll take anyone.
Me too, literally. But no, Bianca really is amazing.
She watches us. Yeah.
She watches the podcast, so shout out to Bianca at Bianca Marie on Instagram. She's amazing.
But she's always there to do it. You know what I mean? There's no pulling chains. She's like, let's go. I'll do your hair. I got 20 minutes. Let's go.
Right.
Other people you kind of walking on eggshells. You're like, do you think you're gonna do my hair for me?
Totally.
I want a snatch pony.
Right. I don't do that. I'm like, I see you having an open hour.
Yeah.
Can you snatch this or not?
Make me look cute.
Everyone's super nice though.
Oh, it's
we work
true.
with. I think that
being dramatic.
Our group is super supportive.
Yeah,
so
they are.
If you're watching, it's no shade.
It takes a village.
No shade, no tea, but all shade, all tea. If you know what I mean. All shade, always. Wait. So then, also Beyonce's album release party.
Oh yeah.
Iconic. Did you see her look?
With the hood?
Yes. With the sparkles and 70s Renaissance, this whole revival of the 70s. I mean, I will say the 70s has been back since for the last maybe 7 or 8 years.
The decades kind of regenerating.
Totally.
Themselves,
and I think we also saw in fashion, the 70s came back in the 2000s, Y2K.
Yeah.
And so now it's the 70s reimagined through Y2K, reimagined through 2022.
It's like evolving.
It's all of it. It's like we're taking 70s bell bottoms and we're changing them into metallic 70s bell bottoms.
Yeah!
And then we're changing into metallic 70s bell bottoms that like are glittery.
Yeah.
Add another layer.
Right.
Which draws me into what I want to talk about because you went to Makeup Forever Academy.
I
so
did.
You're a makeup artist.
Yes.
I want to talk about what you think about 70s makeup revival right now, which I'm so here for.
It's so fun, but also a lot of times people think it's 70s, it's actually 60s.
You think so?
Yeah, like...
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Like the twiggy eye.
Yes.
You know, with the eye.
But that's also, I feel like, late 60s. Going into 70s. Like, 70s is about glam, lashes.
Smoky
Twiggy's
eyes.
the one who started the lash.
Right.
Like, she's like long fucking lashes.
Yeah.
Well, Marilyn Monroe did that too in the 60s.
Yeah.
So she didn't start it. But like long lashes in the 60s, it started lending itself into, I feel like, the 70s. Like the 70s pumped it up.
Right. And also going into the 80s when it's like more blown out.
So blown out colors, drag.
Cheek into eye.
Yes, we're inspired by drag. We want a contour. We want blush.
Right. I want to see it.
We want blush, warm tones.
Exactly.
Even with hair, a little bit of frizz is not bad. We want some texture. We want some frizz.
Exactly.
We want body.
Right.
Honey, thick.
Thick and juicy.
Go on a diet, just don't lose that ass though. Hashtag Beyonce.
Always.
Hashtag my new queen, I guess. I don't know. Not my new queen. Like, whatever. I don't know whatever.
God is a woman, and her name is Beyonce.
And her name's Beyonce. It's true. It's so fucking good.
I know.
Honestly. And then, obviously, for the 70s revival, tomorrow's my birthday. Leo Queen right here.
We're gonna go to Fire Island.
We're gonna go to Fire Island.
Yeah.
My outfit for the party, which you'll see. Hopefully we can go live or something.
We should go live. We're having a party for gigis this Saturday. On this rooftop.
Yes.
So we might go live. We're gonna talk about it.
I think so, because I think we should show our outfits. I feel like my outfit is very 70s revival.
Yeah.
Lots of glitter, bell sleeves,
Give it to them.
drama, low neck. Who doesn't love that?
I don't think anyone does.
I agree. Like, I'm here for it. So yeah, my Venmo is at gigi, BLVSINI. You can definitely send me a coin to buy a shot. Cash App me, Zelle me, Quick Pay, Apple Pay, money order, check.
She's got them all.
we take all form of cash. I'll send you a P.O. box if you want to send it to me in an envelope
that'd
with
be
a card,
cute.
baby. Like, let me get the coin.
That's when you know you really made it. When we get a P.O. box with little letters.
Could you imagine?
And little
Which,
trinkets.
honestly, we haven't made it yet. And if we have people who want to send us letters in a P.O. box or send us letters or
send us letters.
Comment on the thing and tell us that you like what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Tell us that you like what we're doing. Tell us if you hate what we're doing. You know my style, girl.
All publicity is good publicity.
Literally. Click the video and put on mute. Show your grandma. Show the lady at the fucking supermarket. Just put on mute.
Might like
you don't
it.
like it. I think
they might like it.
How could you not like us?
Right.
We've been saying it since day one.
It's
How could
so
you not notice
true.
how could you not like us?
It's
We're
contagious.
It's great.
Yeah.
We're fucking phenomenal.
I do too.
How long have we been filming?
We've been on this film now. Let's see. Cha cha cha. 13 minutes.
Oh, not bad. We can have a few more minutes before we wrap up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's talk about anything else you want to discuss here.
No, I'm just super excited for my birthday.
I know. So we're gonna go to Target, right?
Yes.
We're gonna go to Target on Long Island, and we're gonna
on a budget, girl.
We're gonna get the party streamers. We're making our own backdrop. It's gonna be so
Stay
fierce.
tuned for photos.
Stay tuned for the photo shoot. We're gonna have the shades animation on this flat screen. It's gonna be so sick. Everyone from work is coming.
I hope those bitches. They better fucking come.
If not, we're still gonna have a good time.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna be wasted. Well, we don't.
Well, so the next morning I'm going upstate. So
I love that. You can be a sleeping car.
It's true. I can be. I can.
Girl, nobody's telling me I didn't looking crazy.
You look good.
Oh, thanks, bitch. I love you. Always gotta make sure your powder's fine. We're outside. I will say the weather's phenomenal.
Oh wait, one more topic.
Oh yeah, tell me.
So this is something that I've been noticing within clients, and I think it's just the wording. But they'll be like, "Oh, I did a temporary gloss at home." Or
What does that mean?
I did a temporary color at home. I don't color my hair. There's no color. I just did.
Wrong.
It washes out. It just washes out. It's
Wrong.
just, it's like a rinse. It just comes right out.
No such thing.
And you know, it's the way that these brands are marketing it. they're saying, oh, it lasts 2 washes.
It's like a hot take. It's like a hot word.
And then your hair will go back to being normal.
No, it won't.
Newsflash, it's not going to go back to being normal because
once you color your hair, it's colored.
It's like having a white rug and spilling red wine on it and then washing it 3 times, shampooing it 3 times, and saying that it's back to normal.
It's not.
It's never going to be back to normal.
It might look similar to what it did before,
but it's never going to be the same.
But it's not the same.
So I just want everyone to take that into consideration, especially when you're going into the hairdresser and you expect, bright blonde, but you have temporary hair color in your hair, or even when you're consuming the product yourself and buying it.
Or how about even yesterday I had a client who was a correction. She had henna all over her hair.
Henna's
and
the
she was like,
worst
I was
one.
doing a henna conditioner, so it's not real color. And I was like, girl, your hair is jet black.
If you have a product in your hand and it's tinted or it's colored and it looks like conditioner but it's colored,
Newsflash.
you're coloring your hair.
Yeah. Bloop.
You're depositing the pigment into your hair.
Literally. And like, I think that what happens too with these products that affects us as colorists the most with clientele is that because it says that it's like it's washing out, then clients have a different expectation when they come to see us because like, well, my hair's virgin. And it's like, no, you put a henna conditioner on your hair to get you to be bright blonde. It's not going to be that easy.
It's not going to get there. It's either going to lift green or it's going to lift red.
Yeah.
It's very tricky. It depends on what you put in your hair.
Girl, you cannot color with twigs and berries. They don't they are using chemical. And when you put if you put a chemical on your skin's gonna change.
Right.
If you put a chemical on your fucking eyeball, your eyeball's gonna change. If you put a chemical in your hair.
I think this is what is happening when they are using twigs and berries. I think they're using peroxide with the twigs and berries. So the peroxide is opening the cuticle, and
which is a problem.
And the berries are tinting it. So the pigment's still there. The pigment's still in the hair.
And now it's like the layering effect. It's like you're still putting a layer of something on top.
There's something in your hair.
Whether the twig and berry fucking color washes out or not, then you have to think about the porosity of the hair because you use peroxide. Right. So now the hair's fucking porous.
Now the hair's porous and it wants to absorb everything, and now it's gonna oxidize and fade out red.
Yep.
All color, regardless of what color you use, fades out red.
Unless your hair is literally shaved and you start growing it from the scalp all over again, it's not virgin if you're using some type of a conditioner with color in it. Even sometimes those are tricky.
Yeah.
Even sometimes those are tricky. If you put a red color conditioner on brown hair, there could still be residue. It depends, and you have to be honest with your colors, because then that means that you need a cleansing shampoo, a color cleanse first.
Something, bleach wash. It depends. Everyone's different. Every circumstance is different.
That's why it's imperative to be honest.
Just be honest with your colorist, because we know, we can see it, and then now the vibe's off because we know that you're lying.
Oh, I hate a liar. As soon as someone lies, I'm like, girl.
I know.
This is like my job. This is like what I do on a regular.
Yeah.
Why are you?
When you pull it out, you can kind of see. For me, and just in general, if you pull the hair out, you can see if there's a demarcation line.
Right.
I look and see.
Right. It's like a tree.
Yeah.
That's how I think about a tree. Like a tree.
Exactly.
I don't know about the book reference, but I think about it like a tree.
Like a tree.
I love this lipstick on. It's so pretty.
Thanks. It's Dior.
It's so pretty.
Thank you.
Barbara.
And that's round
here for it. So yeah.
So that was our little spiel on temporary hair color. Just because it's popping up so often in my life, and I hear people talk about it like it's a conditioner or something that just fades out and never comes back. You altered your hair. You altered your hair color. Whenever you're putting any dye or there's no such thing as temporary hair color. It's there. The hair is shifted, and depending on the developer, that's when it'll start oxidizing out red.
Right.
So
just be mindful of what you're doing. If you're mindful about what you're putting in your mouth, what food you're eating, be mindful of what you're putting on your hair.
Exactly.
It's all the same. We're all connected.
We're all connected.
I like my vibe with the jacket though too.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Right?
Alright, so anything else you wanted to hit on topic before we
Happy birthday to me. Say happy birthday in the comments if you love me. If you hate me, say happy birthday in the
Gigi.
comments anyway.
We had the best cannoli cake at work.
Oh, Dana, that was so sweet.
The Parisi Bakery in Astoria.
Shout out to Parisi Bakery, sponsor us. I love that sponsorship.
Yes. I'll
The
give for
cake
that.
was amazing.
I know. I would do a lot for that sponsorship.
Oh, you're making my birthday magical.
Oh, you're magical.
It's fucking stupid. Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
Stay tuned. Maybe you'll see us on Hairbrain.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Shout out to Mr. Christiaan.
Christiaan.
You're our fave. We love you so much. If you're watching,
Yeah.
we love you. If you're watching, leave a comment to let us know that you're watching.
Please.
Because that was just so generous of you today. It was so
nice.
sweet.
He came over, he took some pictures of us applying and working.
Even just the thought, even if he didn't do it and he just like reached out and was like, I have this platform and I would really like to give you guys more exposure. So sweet.
It's the support.
It's the support for
the
me.
energy. It's the vibe.
It's the vibe.
So we see you, we appreciate you.
We love you.
Yeah.
We love all of you guys who support
Yeah.
us. It's amazing.
Yeah. So
It's
looking
only up from
forward.
here.
Yeah, it's only up from here. Looking forward to next week.
Yes.
We'll have much more to talk about in our
Yes.
daily lives, but also in hair color. So
Yes.
stay tuned. And let's close out here. So have a great night. Bye.
We love you. Happy birthday to me again.
Yeah.